Dr. K and I have arrived at the Monterey Jet Center for Motorlux, presented by Hagerty. It's the called Jet Center party. So there's some private jets there, a lot of cars, there's food, there's champagne, all the ingredients for a good time, right?
No, I agree.
Absolutely. We'll be checking out some of the really cool cars they have on display, really unique vehicles, and showing you guys what it's like to be at the Motorlux event from Hagerty. You know the event is classy when there's live classical music. A string trio, champagne immediately upon entry. I'll come back later for champagne once I finish filming. Check this out. We've got the Hoonigan Pikes Peak Hill Climb Porsche. This thing is just all downforce. Look at that. The livery is really cool too. I think it had some issues at Pikes Peak this year, so hopefully they get it resolved and run it again. This rear wing is bigger than most people's dining tables. And look at that, like that's where the taillights of a normal one would be, and that's how much wider this is. The insane carbon diffuser. Yeah, that's a proper Pikes Peak car. And here we go, back at the Monterey Jet Center. Cars, planes, helicopters, and food. There's a serious variety of cars here. We've got this looks like, yep, PlayStation, right out of Gran Turismo, early generation Viper race car. It's really cool to see in person. And then we got ourselves an R33. All right, again, variety. Got a big boy, older Mercedes, DeLorean. And then a Ferrari, this is a 355, very pristine. We got food stations, drink stations all over the place, couple planes, a big plane over there. This car here is owned by somebody from Chicago, from the RLS collection, the Wyro Roadster. We last saw it, actually we've seen it at his garage, but also it was at the Triple F collection, the event 2 in Columbus, and now all the way out here in California at the Jet Center party. Look at this gorgeous blue carbon fiber weave. Absolutely amazing. Titanium exhaust, you can see kind of a signature Pagani element now is the quad exhaust tips. They use it as part of like a logo kind of thing. Wyro Roadster from Chicago. Just an epic car. I love Pagani. It's like, it's my dream car. They're just works of art.
Got the Pilatus plane.
Oh, you want to? Oh, yes, sir. All right, let's go check it out. Dr. K is about to go buy a jet. Nissan Z, the new one. Bradford Racing School, Hellcat, but no, plane. Oh, it's right there, Pilatus. Alrighty.
Yeah, that's one.
Yes, sir. Something I've noticed is like car people then intersect with plane people and then watch people. I think it's just a love of things mechanical. The design, the engineering, the art aspect of it. So obviously jets and supercars and classic cars definitely go together. We've got a Pilatus here, so we'll check that out. Dr. K is very excited about this.
No, I am.
Yeah?
Nice plane.
It is a very nice plane.
I think the NGX does have enough distance to get from Chicago to Scottsdale, but I'm not sure.
Well, definitely Chicago to Naples. Is that a similar distance?
No, a little bit less.
Okay.
Chicago to Naples, I mean, driving miles, 1,300. Chicago to Scottsdale, 1,700.
Okay.
So 400 miles.
Gotcha. Dr. K just said, if I can fit comfortably in it, we're gonna have to think about it. It's about to be an expensive trip to California. I already hit my head. Look at that. It's always cool seeing the controls. I don't know how to fly planes, so that's complete gibberish to me. I'm sorry. People who know how to fly planes, educate in the comments below. Oh, look at you. You look right at home.
It's not bad, Eddie.
It's okay, so
I mean, it is a little bit hard to stand.
yeah, headroom is a challenge on smaller planes.
6 seats. You have 2 for the pilots. I think there's a jump seat, which is 7, and you know you walk right by the bathroom.
Yes.
So we got to open that door, see what that looks like.
Wait, no, that's. Are you serious?
Yeah. All right.
No.
Yeah, so you could put a laboratory in there. See?
Yeah. So that's the bathroom.
So this actually, see?
Oh, that.
This goes like this.
They magnetize.
Yeah.
So you have some privacy actually.
Yeah.
Now I can use the bathroom in peace.
See? Yeah.
But not anymore.
Huh?
Yeah. That's actually really innovative.
Yeah.
Very clever usage of space and packaging.
Yeah.
There's even a mirror.
Yeah. Nice, huh?
I want to sit in it.
Yeah,
Let's see.
I'm gonna take off.
You're gonna take off? All right, see you guys. The last 3 times I've been on a private plane is courtesy of this fine gentleman here. Thank you.
You've been with us 3 times? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't even on the one.
That's true, you weren't even on the 3rd one. We took a Phenom 300, then we took a Gulfstream G4, and then we took a Citation. They've all been amazing and fun. Obviously, it's cool. Yeah,
Glad you joined us.
cool. Reasons to work hard. Very much reasons to keep working hard.
I guess if you guys are set up by
Look at this man. He just looks right at home anytime he gets in a private jet.
Yeah, these are nice.
This is very nice.
This one sits under 12. It's 12 million.
12 million.
The other one was 6.5.
6.5.
But the running cost you heard what it cost.
4x, he said.
It's not that bad.
The Geophysical Research Society Experimental. Whoa, this is crazy. I always wonder why like the pilots have these like shag carpet seats. Someone comment below if you know why. All these jets have like that kind of seating. It's got like decking, like a yacht. Couches. And the biggest thing is I can stand up in here and not hit my head. Now to get down without falling. I mean, we're all talking just crazy numbers here, right? Like the amount of cars you could buy for each of these, which is what I'm more interested in. So let's go check out cars. Got myself some nitro cold brew, and there's the paella. I remember this last time, the giant paella dish.
Yeah.
That looks awesome. Yeah.
Japanese A5 Wagyu and Hokkaido scallop tartare with uni butter and Monterey Bay seaweeds.
Okay.
And a 12-hour smoked California beef rib with a 2-month barrel-aged vinegar sauce and a sweet corn fritter.
Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome, my pleasure.
We've got the Hennessy Venom F5 running right now. That's the sound of American horsepower. Got a Hennessy Venom F5 running right here. Aww. More.
Oh,
Eddie. Hey. This is pretty cool to see. The Lotus and Radford Type 62-2. A tiny little kind of bespoke sports car. Got this really dark maroon color. It's so small. Got ourselves a GT3 Touring over there. There's a gin station over there. There's more food. There's this craziness, which was actually spotted earlier driving on the road. That's purple carbon fiber. That's pretty crazy. The Hispano Luisa. It definitely has a very distinctive look to it. Gen 1 Tesla Roadster, a Volkswagen bus, Cobra. Oh, we saw this in a trailer heading when we were driving over here. This is not gas. That's an EV. An EV Cobra. That's pretty awesome. Tesla powertrain, 600 horsepower, and it weighs 2,600 pounds with a perfect 50-50 weight distribution. $185,000 turnkey. You can have one. I mean, it looks awesome. 100% electric. They are working on an all-wheel drive model. This one is rear-wheel drive. But I mean, just think about that. 600 horsepower and 2,600 pounds. That is an insane power to weight ratio. This is pretty cool. We've got Lucids here, which those are awesome, big sedan, but taking a classic sports car and making it EV, that's where the future could be going. And here's a car that I've driven, the Cadillac Lyriq. We got to take it out in Park City. This thing is really impressive, especially at the price point. The interior is fully bespoke, no shared GM parts bin. Everything you touch and feel is custom to the Lyriq. This thing is pretty awesome. I don't even know what this is. My brain is confused right now. Looks like a Porsche Speedster on tank treads. Sun is setting. You can see all the other jets over there, the Jet Center. The newest generation Nissan Z, and then a classic Ferrari, and then that Hellcat. Pretty cool. I think this is that Touring Disco Volante. Look at the exhaust tips down there. Man, this is one of those coach builders that I think this is Alfa Romeo 8C. Yep, you can still see the Alfa Romeo badge on the steering wheel. That's a really unique car. And then again, contrast. I don't even know what that is behind it. It's got a really cool hood ornament. Those are always cool. Guys with sushi, look at this Koenigsegg. This is a work of art. Look at that interior. And everything on this is carbon fiber. The wheels, the weave going across the panels. This is rare. Super America. I remember when these first came out. The crazy, crazy glass roof. This was really, really rare. To get a V12 convertible, the front engine V12 Ferrari. Now we have the A12 GTS, which you can just buy if you're loaded in Ferrari VIP client. But this back then, as a Super America, oh, it's gonna be for sale. Guesses on how much it costs before I take a look at this. That's not as much as I thought it was gonna be. 260 to 300,000. I say that as if I can even remotely afford that. 170 were made, under 10,000 miles, and it's a gorgeous blue, not Ferrari resale red. Diablo. What more needs to be said? In red. Is that a Countach? Yep. We got the Lamborghini section. This is also for sale. 325 to 350. Man, V12s are expensive. Another Diablo. Just look how much wider the rear is than the front. Ridiculous. I think we've got auction cars in here, and oh, okay, there's an F50, an F40, we have a Lexus LFA here, Nürburgring edition looks like, red Cura GT. That's some very expensive Ferrari, I'm sure. Oh, there's a LaFerrari here, 918 Spider, 959. Gorgeous Pista. 300 SL. XJ220.
There it is.
Another 300 SL. This guy's seen his dream car everywhere he goes. With a red interior too. It's a BMW M1, 4GT, 812, California T. Oh, it's a RS 4.0. That's a 997 GT3 RS 4.0. These are starting to go for absolutely insane money now. Manual. Before we got to the 991 generation, this was the top tier. The only way you could get a 4-liter was to buy one of these. And even now, if you want a GT3 RS, they are only PDK. So I think these are gonna, I mean, the values have already started to climb, and I think they're gonna continue to climb because of that desirability. And here we have a watch worth more than my car, the LaFerrari Hublot. That is used to wind it. It's got like some insane power reserve. Only built 50 of these. LaFerrari watch. This right here is a 250 GT LWB Berlin Tour de France, $6 to $7 million. 1957. Any Ferrari 250 is definitely worth a lot. This is Sean Connery's personal 1964 Aston Martin DB5, 1.4 to 1.8 million. That has to make it quite special. We've got another LaFerrari back here in the corner, and what do we have here? There's a Monza SP2. Oh wow, it just keeps going. This year has a lot more focus on cars than the last time I was here. That is an enormous Rolls Royce. Not like a reverse Mondelez. I thought usually like the front's covered and the back is open. We have a pair of Ruby Stone or Ruby Star, I forget what they named it, red GT3s. Here's a 992. That must have been paint to sample. Actually, I think it's both paint to sample, but 991.1. That's literally touching. What? And here we have the Hennessy Venom F5. Actually, we saw this car yesterday leaving Baja Cantina. This is definitely one of the fastest cars in the world. The first Venom was a twin turbo LS7 powered, essentially stretched Lotus. This is much more bespoke. It looks a part of the hypercar, American made. That's so cool. All right, it's getting really loud and there's music being played and it's getting dark. There's a dance floor over there and it's dark. But there's still a lot of cars and people, and I just like pretty much chugged it old fashioned, so. It smells like ethanol. Wow. Knowing how far Hennessy has come, seeing the Venom F5 in person, this is pretty cool. The doors that go up, and then check out this interior too. It does look like it's a full carbon tub. I'm pretty sure that's what Hennessy did. That's pretty awesome. I already know that I never should have sold my first R8, the gated V10 Spider, but this is further enforcing it. This is a R8 V8 2008, so that's the first year. 125 to 150 grand estimate with 5,000 miles. Okay, that's low miles. It's a gated V8 from the first year. Why did I sell my V10 Spider with 14,000 miles on it for 90 grand? That's the worst mistake I have ever made. Now I'm sad. Whoever buys that car, that's cool. It's a gated manual, right? They're rare. Gated manual supercars are becoming extremely, extremely rare and valuable. GT2 RS Club Sport, $500,000 to $550,000. Look at the interior. That's crazy. Big wing. Although now that we have the new GT3 992, this looks tame as a race car compared to that pig. All right, that concludes our Monterey Jet Center Motorlux by Hagerty experience. It was pretty awesome. Kent, did you have fun?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
A lot of fun. The sights and sounds leaving Motorlux. That's an old Bentley, that is cool. And it just died.